What's up, everyone? Otaku Tavern back at you with another video. And today I want to talk about something that's just really weird, I guess. But you know, like, say you're like at, like, I don't know, maybe church or maybe you're at a restaurant with your church, or maybe you watching this may even be at a church camp, or maybe let's just say you're somewhere, okay? Somewhere. It doesn't have to be church, but anywhere where there's normies, right? So say, like, you know, you find, like, that, you know, you start talking to this normie, you know, like, and obviously that's not really going to go well, you'll find that out, but, like, you know, I had this one conversation one time, I'll use this as an example, like, you know, when a person, like, starts, like, talking about something, you know, like, there was this discussion I had, it just got brought up, it was a discussion of Star Wars, right, but, like, who's some of, like, you know, the favorite villains and stuff like that we was talking about, and this one guy, he said, like, General Grievous was his favorite, which is, I guess that's pretty based, I guess, but, then, like, you know, this other guy, you know, he was like, Darth Vader was his favorite, and I feel like that's just, like, everybody's answer, but, and then it's like, you know, they looked at me and I was like, you know, who's your favorite? And I'm like, my favorite's Darth Maul, you know, and they just look at me like I just grew like 7, 8, 9 heads, right? Like, did this guy literally just say that? Like, and it's like, why is it that big of a deal? That's what I want to know. Why is it that big of a deal or a concern? You know, and I started, like, honestly, I started debating them. And I was like, you know, well, Darth Vader would lose in a lightsaber duel against Darth Maul. That's a given. I mean, now in a force push battle, he would win. But, like, and I told them this, and they were just like, you know, they were just like all this, you know, it was like, you know, like I came from another planet, the way that they acted, right? Like, and then it was like, you're crazy, you know, and it's like, you know, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. You can't even have a genuine conversation, you know, because it's like, you know, when the normie asks you something, just like to, I guess, hear your take or opinion on it, not that they give a damn, but, like, you know, when you tell them, and it's like they want to know your opinion just to shit on it, like, and it's like, I mean, do you have anything better to do? Like, I mean, the conversation could have went a lot better. Obviously, you know, they could have been like, well, you know, because I was giving them, like, facts of, like, how Darth Maul could beat Darth Vader in a duel, like a lightsaber duel, like with no force push, right? And, you know, they wouldn't even listen to the argument, because like, I guess it's an argument they knew they would lose, I guess, but they just kind of, you know, they'll make like a mockery of it. Now, this doesn't have to be that. You know, this could be some anime debate you're having with somebody. Oh, you know, like the whole thing of, oh, could he beat Goku, though, kind of argument, or who's better, like Saitama, Naruto, Ichigo, you know, Goku, Luffy, like all of them. You know, it's like, who really cares, bro? Like, you know, they're all great characters. Like, I mean, I would just tell you which one's stronger. I wouldn't even debate you. I would just tell you that and be done with it. Like, and it's like, you know, they get pretty heated, like, some of these people over these debates. Like, and it's like, you know, most normies don't like anime, but A lot of normies do seem to like Star Wars, though. And it's like, you know, you can't have a good, like, conversation about it because, you know, the normies are just going to laugh at what you say, or they're not going to take what you say seriously. Like I mentioned, you know, with growing 7, 8, 9 heads just because I said, you know, Darth Maul was my favorite. I mean, Darth Maul has been my favorite ever since I was a kid. You know, I feel like that was definitely the best Star Wars movie. That's just my personal opinion. But, like, I mean, and then I'll tell you another thing. Like, if you say this other thing, like, oh, I prefer Anakin when he was a Jedi than he was with Darth Vader. It's like they will look at you crazy like that too, because, like, why? I mean, because if you know anything about, like, Anakin, like, the dude thought he, like, killed Padme and all that shit, and then, like, you know, and he was already struggling, like, with, like, the whole, like, dark side thing, like. But it's like, what do you mean he's better as Darth Vader? Like, what do you even mean by that? Like, I mean, it's like, I don't see how. I mean, I prefer Anakin when he was a Jedi, but, you know, they'll argue about with you stuff like this, and it's just stupid. You know, they'll, like, you'll sit there and tell them, like, whatever it is, they just look at you like you came from another planet. Like, I was in this one heated debate one time. I'll actually tell you this. I was in this one heated debate one time. And so I, like, grew up watching, like, you know, Teen Titans Go, original Teen Titans, stuff like that. And then I got asked a question one time because, see, Raven is on Injustice 1 and Starfire is on Injustice 2, right? And this person asked me, he was like, this is going to determine our friendship. And I was like, okay. Like, I already knew this was going to end badly. I just had a feeling. So he was like, quick question. I was like, yeah. He was like, Raven or Starfire? And I was like, Starfire 100 billion times, billion-fold, bro. Like, and then he got required. He's like, bro, he's like, what the hell? I was like, what? He was like, he said, you're crazy as hell. He said, I can't even be friends with you no more. He said, he said, no, he said, Raven is way better, bro. Like, and they just started going on like this whole rant, this whole continuous rant. Like, it lasted, I don't know, probably close to 30 freaking minutes. Like, talking about why Raven's better and all this, and I was like, you know, I told him, I was like, look, bro, I was like, if that's how you feel about it, if she's better to you, that's all that really freaking matters. Why do you give a damn if I or someone else thinks Starfire's better? Like, why do you care? I mean, if that right there determines friendship, that's just signs you're a fake person anyway. I mean, like, but, like, yeah, it's just stupid. You know, I've been asked all kinds of questions like that, and then it's just, I don't know, man. Like, it's just weird. It's crazy. Like, you can't even have a good, simple conversation. You know, it's like within the Naruto community, this one thing, I absolutely hate this. It's like, because that's one reason why I just don't do fandoms and stuff, but there's this constant argument, and like, these two people hate each other. Like, these two people will say, there'll be one side that'll say like Hinata's better, and then there'll be one side that'll say Sakura's better, right? It's like, they're both great characters, but it's like, the side that's like, you know, full on Hinata, like, you know, I I mean, bro, they will literally sit there and talk trash about Sakura all freaking day. Like, and it's like, you know, if you like both, that's a problem. If you know, it's kind of like politics in a way. Like, if you got to pick a side with it, it's weird. But, I mean, I've been called all kinds of names because, like, I like Sakura, but, like, yeah, it's just, that's kind of stuff I'm talking about, y'all. Like, you can't really enjoy a good, genuine conversation. You know, you sit there and you try, and it's like, you end up just getting fed up. You just end up getting fed up, just like, this is a waste of time, and you just don't even try anymore. Like, I mean, it's like, you know, and I'll tell you another thing. Like, you'll have these friends that'll be on, I don't know, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Discord, and then it's like, you'll do it. You'll say a little something, and then they'll get mad. They'll delete you, and then months later, all of a sudden, they're adding you back, and they're like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I had a bad day," or what. You know, they always make some bullshit excuse, right? I hope that music does not pick up on this YouTube video. If it does, I apologize. Anyway, it's just like, damn, I done lost my train of thought. Where was I going with this? I don't know. I don't even know where the hell I was going. That loud ass music distracted me. But anyway, yeah, it's just like, why not just like both characters and just shut up? Like, if someone likes another character, let them do it. Just leave them alone, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know, bro. It's just weird, but it's like, you can't even. Oh, I remember what I was saying. So it's like, you know, oh, I'm sorry, bro, and all this. It's like, I had so many people do this to me, bro. And I just got fed up with it. And I was like, you know what? No, enough is enough. I'm done. I'm blocking you. It's done. I'm not adding any more bullcrap people like this. It's like, I don't care if you had a bad day, bro. That's not an excuse to just do that, right? Like, I have bad days all the time, and I'm not defriending people and taking it out on someone else like that. I'm not doing that on the freaking internet like that. I mean, it's just, it's stupid, but that's what you get, you know, a lot of times. You know, you get a lot of people who do that, and you know, they'll continue to do it until you put a stop to it too. Like, I had this one guy, like, he did it like, 5 times, 5 different times. And it's like, you know, I got it now to where he can't add me on Discord. So, but yeah, anyway, yep. See ya.